All right, guys, we're back again. Welcome to Seriously Podcast to those that are new. And if you guys been here before, hey guys, thanks for coming back. I'm Mary.
I'm Brittany.
And this month, we are starting a new show, For the Love of Jason, which you guys can find on the All Black channel.
Yes. And For the Love of Jason follows Jason. You know, he broke off his long-time relationship with his girlfriend, and now he got caught up in the bachelor life. You know, he was outside, living life, not really trying to settle down. And now he's seeing his friends are settling down. He's kind of feeling out the loop, which is a very relatable, especially when your mid-20s, your 30s, you kind of want to figure out what's going on with your life, especially your love life.
Yeah. So it's interesting to see it from a man's perspective.
Yes, very much so. We don't usually see it, so I'm intrigued.
I feel like most of the shows we've covered has been like girls, friends of girls, and just a girl group, like from a woman's perspective. So it's gonna be interesting seeing how Jason sort of handles dating.
Exactly.
All right, so this week we're just gonna be doing episodes 1 and 2 of season 1. So let's get into it.
So first of all, the whole time I thought this show starred Eddie Winslow from Family Matters.
Of course you did.
Of course,
because that's what that is.
Wasn't it him?
That's what I saw.
I said, "Go ahead, Eddie."
Right, starting your own project. I love it.
I love to see it. So that was nice to see a familiar face. So we kind of opened up a therapy session. Come on, Black people need therapy. Love to see it.
Yes.
Miss Tabitha Brown. That's the woman right there. So, he's stressed out because his friend's wedding's coming out, and he don't got his ish together. This showing, seeing one of his best friends get married makes him realize, like, what is my life about? And she asked about, like, what is a dating pool look like for him, and are you dating with intent? And he's gonna say, yeah, I got it all out my system. I don't believe it.
Of course not.
I just met this man. I don't believe you. I don't know what your life about, Jason, but I do not believe that you're out here. You got it all out your system. I gotta see.
Yeah, because first of all, we saw like clips of him drinking his life away, so it ain't out his system.
It ain't. You struggling. So we get to the wedding, and the bride. What's the bride's name? Carmen.
The bride is Lisa. So we pretty much meet the rest of the cast. There's Eric, who's the groom, who kind of seems like the level-headed one in the group. We got Brian, who's like this other friend that happens to be engaged for 3 years.
Anthony Mackie, another familiar face.
Another familiar face, but he's from Being Mary Jane. I remember him. And Eric too, remember from All American? Just another brooding brother.
Brooding brother. He was mad at the world.
Mad at the world all the time. Y'all gotta relax.
Relax. So it's nice to see him in a more happy role.
Yes.
For sure.
So we also have Lacey, who's like the woman bestie of the group, and then Lisa, the bride.
Yeah. Well, one thing about Brian, though, they point out that he's been engaged for 3 whole years. That's a no for me. What are we doing? Yeah. When are you setting the date? You're playing.
Why did you even ask? So why did you propose?
Why did you propose? If we're engaged to be married, we're taking that year, maybe the year of engagement. Then that next year we're planning. The next year we're married. There's no long engagement. For who? For what? So that showed me he's playing games.
Yeah, he's the goofball of the group.
Goof.
A joke.
Comedy. Absolutely.
And he also mentioned that they've been breaking up and getting back together. So he's playing with that girl.
Oh, girl, it's time to go. Pack it up. I need to meet her in this show.
Yeah.
We got to. And then we also see that it's pointed out that Jason's longtime girlfriend, the ex, is invited to the wedding. So he's pissed off because she got a new fiance, and he's like 40, top 40 under 40.
Wealthy.
Okay. He is giving Jason a run for his money. She leveled up.
Yeah, and he also put a ring on it. Well, an engagement ring on it.
Yeah. Okay. And it seems like the relationship is pretty new. So he's not wasting games, wasting time.
Right. Apparently, they had broke up because she gave him the ultimatum.
Yeah.
Y'all know about the ultimatum. If you haven't, check out our recap of the ultimatum.
We can get right into it. Yes, we can.
Get into it. You'll understand. Okay. But he didn't like that. He was just like, I need time. I don't like the pressure. Baby,
Yeah.
you're in your 30s.
Let's grow
What are you
up.
waiting for?
Let's grow up. What are we doing? Because if we're dating, we're in the 30s, what's the end goal here?
Yeah. When are you having the babies then?
Why are we playing around? Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
So, we don't totally agree with ultimatum, but it needs to be a conversation of where we're going. If
Right,
that
right,
doesn't
right.
align,
She did what she had to do. She said, I don't know what he's doing, but I'm leveling up.
I gotta go.
Okay. And since the split, he's been depressed.
He has.
He's realized that he's fumbled the bag because he hasn't found anyone close to her.
Now look at you. Look
at your life.
Look at your life. But it also comes to fruition that Lisa points out that the girlfriend's a Candace. I want to call somebody Candace.
Carmen. I don't know why.
Carmen.
I just want to call somebody Candace.
Somebody got to be Candace. Carmen's actually still in love with Jason. Like she's kind of settling with the guy.
And Jason's still in love with Carmen.
Yeah, they're both still in love with each other.
Yeah.
And no one's gonna say it. Because too much pride.
Yeah.
That
pride will kill you.
That won't it now. So we get to a wedding. We see Jason's mom. Shout out to Jackie Harris. Keep a job.
Yes.
Love her. So she's talking to Jason, and for some reason, Lisa runs, almost breaks her neck to go to Jason to say, when will you be getting married? That was so random.
That was hella random. And I don't know if the whole day well, no, you forgot to mention he bumped into Carmen first.
They did. Let's talk about it.
Let's do that first.
It was real awkward.
Real awkward. Yeah, at the reception. First of all, Jason brooding the entire time.
Go home.
Sir, your therapist said don't go in there bringing the energy down.
Don't be breaking nobody's energy down. Don't do that.
Don't do it. And look at what he doing.
Doing it.
At the bar, just drinking.
Drinking his life away.
So Lacey tried to introduce him to another woman, but he's just like, I gotta go.
He wasn't interested.
Ends up bumping into Carmen and her man, who was a lighter version of him.
Yes. But it was no like bad blood, like hello, like it was, but it was just awkward. Like anytime running into your ex, or especially an ex that you had a long-term relationship with, is going to be real awkward.
Right. So from there, he was just brooding on another level.
Yeah.
The entire night.
Yeah.
So when his mom came to talk to him, she just like put it in him that like he fumbled the bag. She reminded him again, I wish your daddy was still around to knock some sense into you. And it's like, really, Mom? I'm not trying to hear that right now. I'm not trying to hear that.
Yes, I'm not. But she gonna give it to him.
Yes, because he needs to hear it.
Somebody gotta do it.
Right. So then as he's trying to leave, here come Lisa. Hey!
Oh, you look so great in that. So when you getting married?
Ma'am. Let's focus on your wedding. Why are you in my business right now?
Why did you leave your husband to come ask me that question?
In the middle of the reception. For what?
Are we cool like that? I just want to know, are we cool like that?
Like, what is this? Are you
I don't know.
Like this?
No, but then he went off and I was like, whoa.
He said, whoa. What did he say? He said, I don't fucking know. Whoa.
I'm like, did somebody else ask that question throughout the night? Like, I don't know where this came from.
I think it was the mother being on him. Lacey bringing someone that he was not interested in at all. Now you're
seeing Carmen.
Yeah, you're running over here, asking me this. That was his final straw. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. That's what they said.
Whoa.
Calm down. Now,
why did the bride
say, "Don't be on them, a wife like that"? But I guess he ran.
Yeah, he better leave the building. Don't come over here
There's
no
nothing
more.
else you
It's
can
not
say
safe.
at that point.
It's not safe. It's not safe.
You're done.
You're done. But he did apologize. His friends go and check up on him. And he pretty much just said like he's ready to start seriously dating because he's tired of being the single friend
Yeah.
in the group. And it's like, sir, you just realized that you were the single friend?
Like,
Your friends were engaged.
been engaged, been in relationships. You saw us. We was up.
Yeah.
Why is it just now clicking?
It's because Carmen found someone.
That's
That's
what it is. That's what it is. Once he found out Carmen was off the market, he was like,
Yeah.
"Wait,
I gotta one
he
up her.
said, wait, we
Whoa.
really serious? Like what?"
Whoa.
So that was he was real stressed. He was real stressed.
Mm-hmm.
So the next day or whatever, we also see Lacey. She runs into her long term ex, who's now dating someone new.
Lacey, not feeling her. Not feeling her.
Simone, this is Lacey. Lacey, this is Simone.
How you doing? You got you a big fish this time, huh? Excuse me? You gonna use all your money, all your credit for his dreams, goals, and aspirations.
Oh, this is coming from the washed-up actress.
Oh, I see you quick. On your feet. Too bad you ain't quick, doing other stuff like working out and burning calories. Are you gonna let her speak to me
I
this
told
way?
you she was crazy.
Oh.
Now, do you believe me? Look at her.
Now I'm crazy.
This is what she does.
Oh, that's what I do.
I'll show you.
Oh.
Now, do you believe
I'm
me?
crazy?
We don't need to be haters on our exes, new girls, or whatever. I've never been a fan of that. Like, if I see my ex with someone else, I'm not going to send her in a group chat like, look at her, she can never be me. Or, people do that.
That's your insecurity talking.
That's what it is. Like, oh, she mad, ugly. Like, what does she do?
The insecurity, it's loud, honey. It's loud.
The new girl is minding her business. And look at you.
Yeah. You came for her weight. You came for her looks. Like, you look like the immature one. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yes. Because Lacey was going off. Like, for what?
Because the girl was so nice to her.
Yeah. I like that Lacey did warn her, like, girl, he going to run up your credit. Like, yeah, put me on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know what I'm getting myself into. But you can't come to me.
It's the way she did it, though.
Yeah.
Her tone was very much like, you going to deserve everything that you got. And it's
Right.
like, Miss Girl, it's not you.
Like, hello. Okay, because now you look crazy, and I'm gonna leave with my man.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we also see Jason. Don't care. He was at work. I don't know if you see how the coworker was on a green screen talking to Jason. If you look closely, he's not there. Let me tell you, I peep everything. That coworker, they implemented him into the green screen. I guess he couldn't make the call time.
I guess not.
I said, wow.
Or his scenes got cut or something.
Like,
something happened with the footage.
Something happened with the footage.
They said we're going to have to redo this one over.
Redo it. So
redo it from home.
They go out.
Mm-hmm.
Coworker drags him. Jason's coworker drags him out to a speed dating event. And of course, who he runs into? His friend Brian. His engaged friend Brian.
Yeah.
You're playing.
Brian is really giving that guy who clearly has a woman, but wants to see if he still got it.
Still got it. Let me see what I can still do.
Because even at the wedding, he was like giving girls flirty eyes, and Lacey had to like pull up and be like, "You're actually engaged. Stop this madness.
Please, what are you doing? Why propose if you're not ready? What are we
Who forced you?
For? And a lot of men do that.
Who forced you?
Maybe she gave him an ultimatum.
Okay, so be like Jason. Or maybe he saw Jason was like, I don't want that life, so I'm gonna stick beside her.
Brian's giving like, I'll take her, but let me see if something else. Let me see if something
comes
else
around.
Right. So he's out there being a creep. And they, go to this speed dating experience. Always, these shows give us this montage, horrible experiences. Nothing worthwhile at all.
Yeah, but we're still used to seeing it from the woman's perspective.
Yeah.
Like hearing from the guy, he's like, "I'm not giving you no Lakers tickets. Like I'm not doing none of
Yeah,
that
he
stuff."
needed some gold diggers and a lot of no one that he was interested in, but he did run
Hmm.
into a familiar face. Um,
Brian's ex.
Brian,
No,
no,
Eric's ex.
Eric's ex. So, April Jones. I mean, this character, I'll talk about it a little bit later, but art imitating life with this character. Um, we'll get into that a little bit later.
Oh, child. No, she didn't.
I mean, you gotta call it like you see it. So
That's what I saw.
that's what you saw, right?
Yeah.
So the crew all goes out, meet at Lacey's job, and Jason brings it up that he ran into Paula, the ex, and Eric got big mad.
Yeah, he puffed his chest out. Whoa, pipe down.
Wait, that's your ex, right, babe?
Uh, why would she invite you to her party?
She said she wanted to hook me up with some of her friends.
I mean, y'all were never that close. Why would you go?
Well, after everything with Carmen, keep saying I need to get back out there.
Yeah.
It seems like a good start for me.
Is that okay? I think that's perfect.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's all good, brother. Do you?
He said, "What's she calling you for?"
I didn't even know you guys were that close.
Right? Y'all ain't close like that, are y'all? Wow.
Is that a wedding ring that I see, sir?
Why do you care?
Focus on that.
Focus on that. Granted, Jason should not be kikiing with no ex of your friend, but you should
Yeah,
not be
we'll get
mad.
into that.
We'll get into that. You shouldn't be that mad, and that made Lisa got into him as soon as they got home.
Yeah, because we all peeped how he was making it a bigger deal than what it actually was.
Yeah. And then Jason decides because Paula ends up inviting him over for a watch party.
Yes, with other people.
Okay, because parties usually have multiple people in attendance.
Yeah.
So he pulls up, nobody's there.
No one is there. She tells him, "Oh, everyone flaked on me. So is it cool that you still stick by?" He says, "Yes."
He does.
He said those words.
He did. She said, "Okay, I'll be right back." So he pours himself a drink. She comes back in what?
Lingerie.
Yes, she did. Do you need this?
But before then, he texts his sister, I think. His sister?
No, it was Lacey.
And said, oh, no, he texted Lacey and said, "Come up with an emergency to get me out of here." Why do you need that,
Why
sir?
do you need that when you can just say, "Hey, I don't feel comfortable. I'm going to dip"?
You have a mouth.
These are words.
These are words that you can actually use, but you're not slick. You clearly wanted to see how far this would go.
Exactly.
And then when you felt uncomfortable, when you were like, "Actually, my friendship means more.
Right.
Let me get up out of here."
Yeah. Now all of a sudden you got a conscience. When she was about to tongue you down, you said, "Okay, you know what? I'm going to leave." Jason, I guess we'll give you points for standing strong, but you was on the borderline about to give it up.
You were weak in the knees. You were weak.
Stand up.
We only on episode 2 and you are ready.
Yes.
Working our nerves.
we peep game already. Gosh.
He gets to his car, right?
Yes.
He gets to his car. The whole first episode, this one girl, Amanda, don't answer, has been hitting him up.
Blowing up his own.
Now, we spoke to you guys already about how we don't understand why people feel the need to put "don't answer" when you can clearly block that person.
Block them or literally don't answer. Those are things that can happen.
Mm-hmm.
But blocking is definitely number one.
How did she find him?
She has a tracker on him. That's what she's giving. Because he just got into the car, right? He didn't pull up to his house.
Yeah. And are you not familiar with the area, sir? You don't know that Amanda lives here?
Right. Or maybe Amanda's been following him.
Maybe. It ain't safe.
She's a little cray. Yeah, so she's crazy. She's definitely crazy. What you say? That's new.
No, it's not.
So then also in this episode, Lacey, she got a audition for a role with Michael B. Jordan. So she's real hype about
Mm-hmm.
it. You know, she's so excited. She goes to audition. She's tearing all these women down, these women who did nothing to her again.
At all.
Minding their
At all.
business, reading their lines, here for the job.
Yeah,
And
but for me, I guess that's her way of like boosting herself up.
yeah,
She needs that confidence, so she has to tear other women down
yeah,
for it.
that's what it's giving. You
It's
gotta work
giving.
on
You need to
yourself.
be seeing the therapist as well.
Talk to Miss Tabitha Brown. There's something internal there. So she's like, "Oh, I got this. Look at them. They trash. I could do it. I could do it." Let me
Okay,
tell you,
girl.
let me tell you something about karma. Let me tell you something about karma. It comes back around because who was that casting director?
The same fat B that was in the beginning.
Hello, that you played your ex's new girlfriend. You played her hard, and now look who got the upper hand. You ain't getting that
Yeah.
role,
She said,
sis.
"Oh, whenever you're ready."
Whenever you're ready, Wakanda forever. Like, what's up? You had all that talk before.
Yeah.
Let me hear what you got to say now.
Cat got your tongue? What's going on?
Hey, you're all good? We're ready?
Whenever you're ready, press record. Thanks.
So I was like, and I oop, like that's what you get. You want to play those games? Look at your life.
You win stupid prizes.
That's the one. All right, so let's get into the questions, comments, and concerns, aka the writer's room. What are your thoughts on Jason and his pursuit of love?
I think he needs to go back to the therapist, maybe book another session as to why he now wants to do the pursuit of love.
Yeah,
And is it really out his system?
that's the question. Well, it's not even a question. No, he's very tempted. He may just be a great guy. Ooh, amazing guy. But
Yeah.
I think he is borderline weak. He may be trying to change.
Yeah. Because he does check all the boxes. He has a great job. He has his own place. I'm sure he has a car. Great physique. Handsome. Like, what's the problem, though?
What's the problem? And
You're still stuck on someone. That's the problem.
that's the problem. And you're comparing everyone you're dating to that person you lost. Like you had a good woman and you lost her. And so many
Yeah.
men. There was a video, and I hope I can find the audio and put it in here. But the guy was just talking about there's like 4 reasons a guy won't commit to you. You know what video I'm talking about?
Yeah, I didn't watch it with the sound though. I read the comments and everybody was like, bullseye, bullseye, bingo,
Yeah.
bingo, bingo. And I'm like, I'll come back. I'm going to circle back.
Circle back because he did make some good points.
Coach, why do men push good women away? Okay, let me tell you. Number one, he pushes her away because he doesn't want to elevate. He doesn't want to become a better version of himself. And he realizes that if I stay with this particular woman, I gotta be better, and I'm unwilling to sacrifice that. Number two, he's intimidated. See, many men are intimidated by a woman, number one, who knows who she is. Number two, she is secure in her right in the woman that she's become, and she does not need him for her happiness. She's already happy. She just wants to be in a loving relationship, and he's intimidated by that. Number three, she cannot be controlled. Men push away women who they can't control, especially if they have those controlling behaviors, those narcissistic behaviors. When they can't control you, when you are a critical thinker and you think for yourself, they will push you away. And last but definitely not least, he knows that he's not shit. He's not ready for this type of relationship. He's not willing to give up who he is to who he must become to be with you.
So just about like one of the points was how the women the guy's dating intimidates him. And so she got her life together. So it makes the man like, dang, I ain't got my life together. I can't be with her. So
yeah, and that's something he's been questioning. Like, how come I don't have my ish together?
Yes. So I definitely think that's a thing. And the guy listed, those points, but it's like so many reasons these guys refuse to settle down with a good woman. It's like, what is the reason? Like this woman is here. She got everything you're looking for, and you refuse. Like you're not gonna find. You may not find anything that's gonna live
Yeah.
up.
Also, yeah, for a lot of guys, like even when they have something good, they're always looking for the next toy. Like they want the next shiny thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, where did you guys learn that from?
Where? Who taught y'all this?
Because it's not making any sense. Like you have something, you love that person, or you say that you love this person. This person is the like your best friend.
Yes.
Why would you want to trade that for some? You think you're gonna get more?
You're
What more are you looking for?
You're not. Like people just need to be, and it's not even a matter of settling. Like this woman is like the one, but you just
Yeah,
scared or like what is it?
yeah.
Like they just want to
And now that
cake and eat it too.
right, and for Jason, now that he sees like his friend, excelling
Yeah.
in a sense, now he's like, oh, it's like a competition. Like I should be there too. Like what?
And I think also
You weren't thinking about this?
yeah. And I think also because the friend went through with it. Like we supposed to just be engaged for you see what Ryan's doing? You haven't no
Yeah.
wedding? Nah.
Especially because this friend is like the less financial one, like out of the group, and he was able to move forward with actually getting married.
Yes, he got a good woman that he feels is like the best thing that ever happened to him, and he took like, what am I waiting for? I want to be with her. That's it.
Yeah.
Wake up, gentlemen of the world. Wake up. But
I wonder what made him decide to finally go to therapy. Like what triggered that for him to be like, I need to see someone about this.
Yeah.
Is it like the relationship with his mom, his dad? Was it that relationship with Carmen that kind of triggered it? Like, I hope we get a backstory into like, how did you end up at this therapist office?
I wonder. I definitely want to say it's Carmen. Like that was like, I think he just thrown for the loop. He don't know what his life is right now, so he was like, I guess therapy would help. Yeah, I would definitely want.
Kudos to him.
Do you foresee Carmen and Jason getting together or like having a moment?
I foresee a moment for sure. A moment.
A moment.
But I don't want that for her. I don't want her to kind of like almost, wouldn't that be like cheating? Because she, like, if she still is with this guy Mark and she has like a moment that we're thinking, like, I don't want that for my sis.
No.
She seems like a good woman.
You do. Listen, like most of us, she is, okay? But I do, like, I don't want her to cheat, of course, but if Jason was to get his life together and he came to her with everything on the table, like he's gonna be real, I would want her to like pursue him because I don't think she's genuinely happy with this guy. She's like, he checked off all the boxes, he's a good guy and he's ready, but I don't think she don't love him like she loved Jason. And if Jason get his act together, he would be the perfect guy for her.
Yeah, but are you saying like you want her to pursue while she's still with Mark? Because if she does something like that with Jason and she's still like engaged to Mark, wouldn't he look at her different too? Like, you see how easily you can like just get back with me? Like, I can't trust that you won't behave yourself if we got together.
I know. I get it.
It's a slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope. It's just like in The Notebook. Jason is her Noah, and Mark is the other one.
Yeah, don't know his name, but the other one. Can't remember.
But he's the other one. So we'll see. I wish nothing but the best for Jason in finding love. Like that's all I want in life is people to find love.
Yeah, for the love of Jason.
For the love of Jason, for sure. Ryan, trash. I hope that. Oh, and we didn't talk about at the speed dating how the friend got him caught. She said, "Aren't you Alicia's fiance?" Yeah, she did.
She did the Lord's work.
Okay, she did.
But is it me?
Speed dating event on my friend's little boo thing there, and I for sure said,
"Yeah, we need a follow up of what happens."
Yeah, I need
Who's this Alicia girl? We need to find her because we're like 2 episodes in. She still hasn't shown up in the friend group. Who
Where
is
are
she?
you? Alicia, come
Does
on.
she exist?
Is she real? The people want to know because Alicia, you can't be out here and your man out here willy nilly looking crazy
Yeah. Yeah. He's just in the streets and I don't like
in
it.
the streets like a dog.
Is it me or is something brewing between him and Lacey?
Okay, I was.
The way they arguing?
It's a real like. Will they?
Love hate. It's a real love hate.
It's a real love hate, and that could turn into love easily. It's definitely
Easily.
given like they have a crush on each other, but they like to play.
Yeah. They don't want to mess up the friend group.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't mind it if it was to happen, but he needs to be unengaged. Alicia, let my good sis free.
That's the theme. We want these couples to come together, but y'all need to be unengaged and single.
Yeah, real life single, like not that
real single.
Yeah. So we'll see. All right. So that was our recap of the first 2 episodes of For the Love of Jason. If you guys are not already, please follow us on all social media platforms at Seriously Podcast and listening to us on all podcast platforms at Seriously Podcast and watching us on Black Oak TV. Until next time, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye guys.